Right, here we go. Hey everyone, I'm Chesh from Cheshire Plays Games, and a few things before we start. Please note that this video is sponsored by PUREMTGO.com, where you can find all of my articles on Commander and Standard and other stuff. Generally speaking, once a fortnight, maybe once a month like lately, because pandemic and we've all been a little bit off the rocker, one might say. Also, shout out to Josh and Pat's MTG Bazaar, who are also sponsoring this content as well. And they've given us a cool giveaway to do of some triomes, a full set of triomes for you Commander players. That competition will go live later on. At some point, we'll figure that out sometime this week. So follow at Cheshire Plays on Twitter to find out more about that. And go to inkgaming.com/Cheshire for all of your gaming needs. Okay, so we have a pre-release kit, which we're going to open face down. Only one dice. Do you want to see the dice? I don't care about the dice this time. Like, usually I'm all about the dice, but these just look like dice. It's fine. It's fine. Pre-release code, I'm going to keep that for myself. He says, as he keeps trying to cover it up, simply because I didn't get to obviously go to pre-release like most of you, but I also didn't get a pre-release kit from any other source such as Wizards this time, because they don't do that anymore, which is fine. But it means that I'm going to be keeping this pre-release kit code until maybe I get another one sometime down the line, and we're going to keep this up here. Hopefully that's not trash. I have a feeling that my luck has already been spent thanks to the box of IKORIA I just cracked, but we will see. Now, what are we going to do? We're looking at just the rares, the foils, and the alt art cards. No one cares about the commons and uncommons. You never have, you never will. I'm not going to pretend that you are. So let's just get cracking. And obviously we're using spell table, so I'm going to try and bring the card up there on the right-hand side for you. Alright, so we're just going to motor on through and pluck out anything like that, and everything else can go in a pile. Great. Well, that's a pretty good start. Imagine if this was your pre-release kit. Yeah, so this is foil. And we also got an asset. So first mythic out of our pre-release kit. Unfortunately, we didn't get any old art planeswalkers out of our box, which is a bit sad because they look sick. They look really good. So we were hoping that that was going to happen, and that is not going to happen at all. Also, shout out to our Twitch now being at 406 followers. Yes, 406 followers. So we are making waves, and that is pretty cool. No alt art. What did we get? Founders Enclave. Well, you win some, you Founders Enclave some, which is a fine card, but it's fine. That's all it deserves. Now, we already cracked our bonus boosters that we got from buying this from our FLGS, and one of the bonus boosters had a foil Fiend Artisan. So, I mean, really, at the end of the day, this is pretty much already paid for the pre-release kit. Oh, oh, oh. Hey! Hello, buddy. How you doing? All right. So we have a sexy alt art foil Dream Heron, and we have an Octopus Dasher, which Hayden will be happy with, which apparently doesn't register properly. There we go. It's not a planes. Stop it. Okay, great. So we have 3 boosters left. So far, I'm not really disappointed, to be honest. You know, Narset's a pretty good pull. We got another foil in here. Yeah, it's a foil common. That's unexpected. Yep. And our rare is a Triome, which, you know, look, to be honest, previous pre-releases when we've gotten. Stop it, you. There we go. The previous pre-releases, when we've gotten lands, we've felt bad. Like it's been a bit of a feels bad, simply because of the fact that we've not really seen any really good lands coming out of boosters. Triomes, on the other hand, is not the feel bad. They are very good because they are cycling, they are good for commander, they come into play tapped, they are fetchable because they have land types on them. So even though they come in tapped, they provide one of a particular set of mana. So with this one here, it's mountain, plain, swamp. So tap it for a mountain, a plains, or a swamp. So not terrible at all. We have a Fulper Kick. We actually cracked one of those out of the box. Ooh, another Zenith Flare. We got one of those out of our box. Maybe we are onto that. Okay, we got General Kenobi. It's probably not it. Don't care. General Kudro of Duranath. Yeah, thanks, Kudro. You're a menace and a monster. And if you want to know, it's because, yes, he makes the other humans stronger. But, like, and Graveyard Control, don't get me wrong, but True Colors sacrifice 2 humans to destroy a target creature with power 4 or greater. He's just throwing his soldiers. He's just throwing them. Just chucking them at big creatures. Just like, yeah, you can kill it. Use your face. You jerk. Horrible. And this one we've got a Quartzwood Crasher. This ideally would not have been the best of pre-release pulls. There's not been, there's General's Enforcer again. There's not really been an overarching theme in here that I've really dug, to be honest, except for the Mutate. Okay, so the Mutate mechanic itself is kind of an add-on depending if you want to build around or not. If you are drafting, you can generally draft a whole deck built around it and it's fine. But with something like this, probably not. Let's have a look. What is it? What is it? Is it trash? Well, I mean, Sea Dasher Octopus. I'm going to give this one to Hayden because of their reach use the Krakens, and it's an octopus, so that one's for Hayden. Alright, well look, thanks for hanging out. Remember that this video is sponsored by Josh and Pat's MTG Bazaar. If you're in Australia, New Zealand, or Malaysia, you can go and bid on those auctions.